First Kings chapter 4. King Solomon was off to a good start ruling Israel. These were the leaders in his government: Azariah, son of Zadok the priest, Eliraph, and Ahijah, son of Shisha. They were secretaries. Jehoshaphat, son of Ahilud, historian. Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, commander of the army. Zadok and Abiathar were the priests. Azariah, son of Nathan, in charge of the regional managers. Zabud, son of Nathan, priest and friend of the king. Ahishur, manager of the palace. Adoniram, son of Abda, manager of the slave labor. Solomon had 12 regional managers distributed throughout Israel. They were responsible for supplying provisions for the king and his administration. Each of them was in charge of bringing supplies for 1 month of the year. These are the names: Ben-Hur in the Ephraim hills, Ben-Daker in Mazek, Shalbim, Beth-Shemesh, and Elon Bethahan. Ben-Hesed in Arubath. This included Soko and all of Hefer. Ben-Abinadab in Naphath Dor. He was married to Solomon's daughter Tapeth. Baana, son of Ahilud in Tanakh and Megiddo, all of Beth Sheran next to Jerathan, below Jezreel, and from Beth Shane to Abel Meolah over to Jokamim. Ben-Jubir in Ramoth Gilead. This included the villages of Jer, son of Manasseh, and Gilead in the region of Argob and Bashan, with its 60 large walled cities with bronze-studded gates. Ahinadab, son of Iddo and Mahanaim. Ahimaaz in Naphtali. He was married to Solomon's daughter Basemath. Baana, son of Hushai in Asher and Aleph. Jehoshaphat, son of Parua in Issachar. Shimei, son of Elah in Benjamin, and Gaber, son of Uri in Gilead. This was the country of Sihon, king of Amorites, and also of Og, king of Bashan. He managed the whole district by himself. Solomon's prosperity. Judah and Israel were densely populated, like sand on an ocean beach. All of their needs were met. They ate and drank and were happy. Solomon was sovereign over all the kingdoms from the river Euphrates in the east to the country of the Philistines in the west, all the way to the border of Egypt. They brought tribute and were vassals of Solomon all of his life. 1 day's food supply for Solomon's household was 185 bushels of fine flour, 375 bushels of meal, 10 grain-fed cattle, 20 range cattle, and 100 sheep, and miscellaneous deer, gazelles, roebucks, and choice fowl. Wow. Solomon was sovereign over everything. Countries and kings. West of the river Euphrates, from Tifsha to Gaza, peace reigned everywhere. Throughout Solomon's life, everyone in Israel and Judah lived safe and sound, all of them from Dan in the north to Beersheba in the south, content with what they had. Solomon had 40,000 stalls for chariot horses and 12,000 horsemen. The district managers, each according to his assigned month, delivered food supplies for King Solomon and all who sat at the king's table. There was always plenty. They also brought to the designated place their assigned quota of barley and straw for the horses. God gave Solomon wisdom, the deepest of understanding, and the largest of hearts. There was nothing beyond him, nothing he couldn't handle. Solomon's wisdom outclassed the vaunted wisdom of the wise men of the East. It outshone the famous wisdom of Egypt. He was wiser than anyone. Wiser than Ethan, the Ezrahite, wiser than Haman, wiser than Calcol and Darda, the sons of Mael. He became famous among all of the surrounding nations. He created 3,000 proverbs. His songs added up to 1,005. He knew all about plants, from the huge cedar that grows in Lebanon to the tiny hyssop that grows in the cracks of a wall. He understood everything about animals and birds, reptiles and fish, sent by kings from all over the earth who had heard of his reputation. People came from far and near to listen to the wisdom of Solomon. Amen.